Hello everybody! In today's video, we're going to make an addendum to a video we just did about 10 days ago, where we reviewed the HO scale Bachmann Silver Series 89-foot Princess, Sanford, and Hunter passenger cars. In that video, when we took our coaches for the test run, we had discovered that they weren't running very well on the 18-inch radius corners. As a matter of fact, we were getting frequent derail. The coaches pass under, you'll see that they really kind of reach across the corner. And then you might hear a little bit of a derailment at the end of this. Yeah, if you heard that. It turns out that there was a reason for that. And that reason is, when we were cleaning up after that video, we came across this little piece of documentation here, which turned out to be quite important. It turns out that there is a lock in the coupler pocket of these cars that have to be removed in order for them to run effectively. So here's the little piece of documentation that we came across, and you can see here that there is a, let's see if I can get my screwdriver in there, that there's this little locking mechanism here that is stuck into the coupler. And if you remove that, then the coupler moves a little freer, and the cars will run around the track with the 18-inch curves just fine. So we just wanted to make sure that we did that correction and that we didn't, kind of misrepresent the functionality of these cars. So anyway, one of our cars, we already took the locking mechanism out and we did a test run and it runs fine. So we're going to take our second car here, which is the Sanford, and show you how to remove those locks. So we're looking at the car from below here. And I'm trying to do this by keeping it right under the camera. But you can see this little lip right here. This little line here. That's the little piece that has to be removed. And all you need to do is take a screwdriver like I have here and just push it out. And you can see there that the little piece just popped right out. That's what it looks like. I'll put it down on the table here. And we'll give it a little zoom and you can see exactly what it looks like. So that little piece just pops right out of the coupler. So that was one end. Let's let the camera focus there. And there's the other end. So with those locking mechanisms out, let's give the cars a retest. Okay, so we've got our two coaches set up here for another test now that we've taken those locking mechanisms out of the coupler boxes. Our railroad is looking a little bare right now because we're redoing it actually with some new Atlas track versus this Bachmann Easy track. But we set up a loop of Bachmann Easy track with these 18-inch radius curves. Watch here as the train comes around the corner here, and you'll see that it makes the corner on these 18-inch radius curves just fine now. Now those are really long coaches, so it's still a very tight turn for them, but they're not derailing and they're really making the corners actually quite smooth. So you can see they're nice and smooth around the corner. All right, so there you have it. The Bachmann Silver Series 89-foot Princess, Sanford, and Hunter passenger cars. They actually do run quite nicely on those 18-inch radius curves, unlike what we had said in our original unboxing video from just a few days ago. But again, just wanted to make sure that you knew that these were fine for those corners, and that yeah, so we'll get a lot more use out of these now that we know they run flawlessly on these corners. So anyway, just a quick video to correct what we had said in our last video, and yeah, so we'll see you in the next video.